Democratic Senator Joe Manchin of West Virginia is with us from Capitol Hill. Senator, good morning.
Good morning, John, to you and Gayle and Norah.
Good to see you.
After the president's speech last night, will it be easier or harder to work with the president for Democrats?
I can't speak for the rest of my caucus. I really can't. You know, we're all Americans, whether you're Democrat or Republican. You got to make this place work, and you got to reach across the aisle. Out of respect and civility, I showed the respect for the president. A lot of the things he said, I liked. We've got to try to make it happen, and like I say, I got to look at the details now and how we can fix infrastructure, how we can attack the opiate addiction, and how we can get pensions back to minors, how I can get their pensions paid for. There's so much we need to do, John, and you know, just to sit there and frown is not going to fix anything. So let's embrace each other and try to make it work. And when we disagree, we can work through that, and that's what I'm trying to do.
You talking to your own party there?
Yeah.
I do. I speak up, and they've been very courteous to me. I don't have a whole lot that come from the same demographics that I come from, or believe may be the same as I'm right in the middle, John. I try to find the best on both sides, and I probably vote in the middle more than anybody else. But, you know, I just said if I can go home and explain it, I can vote for it. If I can't explain it to West Virginia, then it's something I shouldn't vote for.
What did you hear, Senator, that could win bipartisan support?
Well, I really think the infrastructure, my goodness, I've never seen a pothole that wasn't belonging to the Democrat or Republican. I thought the potholes was all of our responsibility. So infrastructure, just basic infrastructure, rural broadband high speed, all the things that we need to reinvigorate our economy. And I've said this to the president. I said, you know, the stock market's doing great. Everyone's boasting about the economy. I want West Virginia to have the same opportunities. And that means diversifying our economy and working with us. So I'm going to embrace everything I can to make it better for my state. But I think that's good. We can do that.
He raised eyebrows a couple of times last night, one in particular when he called on Congress to empower every cabinet secretary with the authority to reward good workers and to remove federal employees who undermine the public trust or fail the American people. How did that land with you?
Well, let me tell you, when I was governor, I know where he's coming from, because he's used to the private sector with bonuses and incentives that really reward people for their good work, outstanding services. But it's hard in public service. So what I always said, give me the budget for my agency. At the end of the year, if my agency has performed up and beyond, and let's say I had X amount of dollars left, and I have 40 people in one agency or 100 people, then divide that and give them basically some incentive and rewards for what they have done.
To follow on Gayle's point, I think some were concerned that suggestion that cabinet secretaries can do whatever they want might apply to the FBI and the Justice Department.
No, absolutely not. You know, there's 3 branches of government for this great democracy, and we're the greatest democracy on earth, okay, and with the greatest history. With that, it's because the rule of law and 3 branches of equal stature. And we're going to exercise that. We're going to protect that vigorously. Things that I agree on and things that I would say, Mr. President, trust your judicial system. Trust the system that we have. Believe in these people here. Let the system work its will. It'll be fine.
Senator, you're on the Intelligence Committee.
Yes,
You've had a chance to look at the work the FBI has done. Is it tainted? Is it crooked? Or is it straight up?
I have the utmost respect. I have been able to work with these people in intelligence community, FBI, CIA, on down. And if anyone would just take time to meet with the dedicated people we have, they don't do it for fame or fortune, John. They sure don't. They do it because of the love and patriotism they have for our country. And they are the best of the best.
The Republicans on the House Intelligence Committee have voted to release the Nunes memo. The president told a member of Congress last night 100% he's going to release it, despite the fact that the FBI and the Justice Department have urged him not to. Would you say that the president is wrong to release that memo?
I would definitely say, Mr. President, please don't do that. That is wrong. It is absolutely wrong. First of all, he won't even reveal his sources, Devin Nunes, okay? This is a man that was sanctioned by his own committee members that he couldn't be on the Russian probe. This is a person basically that kind of shoots from the hip, and I said Nunes has neutered the credibility of this Intelligence Committee on the House. The Senate Intelligence Committee is the only thing that we have left that can put confidence into the system and also into the investigation. What he is doing is just wrong, just throwing caution to the wind and trying to trash the whole judicial system is absolutely so wrong and irresponsible. Any member of the Intelligence Committee knows better than that.
The president appears to be doing a bit of a moonwalk when it comes to talking to Special Counsel Mueller. First he said, I look forward to talking to him. Now he says, if my lawyers allow it. And now it seems, well, he might not talk to him at all. What do you say about that? And there's still possibility, speculation that he may try to fire Special Counsel Mueller. What do you say about that?
Well, first of all, let's talk about the firing of Mueller. I pray to God that doesn't happen for the sake of our country. And I would say from the presidency and his administration, that would be the absolute wrong thing. I think what you'll do, then you will see Congress cohese around this system, basically to protect the judicial system and protect Mr. Mueller. I really believe that. So I believe that would be a wrong move. And also watch and see if they move on Rosenstein first, because that's the chain of events that would happen. Let me tell you, my recommendation, let this play out. Let us finish this investigation. Let Mr. Mueller do his thing. And the facts, you know, the facts and the truth will set you free.
Senator Manchin, always good to have you. Thank you so much.
Hey, Norah, thank you. And John and Gayle, thank you so much.
Thank you for taking the time.
Thank you, Senator.
Bye-bye.